So this is the fun of figuring it out, because I know how to do controls from here now, so that's a big advantage. So I think if I get a burn, if I burn in one direction or the other, it will burn me in the right way. Okay, that wasn't it. That was not it. So it's got to be on the 270. Kinda over here. So you can see the little ball. It's our indicator of what direction we're heading in, and the angle at which we're heading in from the ground. And this is actually probably about right. So I want it to be about at 270. And you can see these little tiny adjustments that I'm making are having a very large and in charge effect on where we're heading on the surface. There we go. It's actually perfect. And now I'm going to kind of go all the way around to... Actually, you know what? No. A little bit more. There we go. Now I want to go back. I'm doing like a wiggle here, just making all these little corrections because I screwed up on the burn somehow and didn't quite calculate something properly. It might have been I just miscalculated the gravitational rotation, Wahazi, whatever, the rotation of Minmus into my plans, and yeah, that should be fine. That'll get us right in the middle. So I probably should remember which way it rotates. But this big bad boy, we're going to carry this down to the bottom of the planet with us. Just before we land is when we'll actually get rid of it. And the reason for that is fairly simple. It's because this thing still has fuel in it, and we can use that to do a lot of our braking instead of having to save. Instead of having to worry about using our actual landing fuel. So let us fast forward just a little bit in time here. You can see that it is moving to the right, so I want to... It's moving this way, so I want to keep up with that, and I'll actually want to, if I can get out ahead of the planetoid. Really, that's what it is. It's like a planetoid. If I can get out ahead of it a little bit here, that would probably be best. So keep making these small little corrections. So I'll do something like that. And that'll actually be good, because what it'll do is the planet will move this way, and as it's moving this way, I'm going to be coming in. So I wish I was doing this at a different angle, but it is what it is. I just wasn't lined up properly when I did this the first time. So gonna move a little bit. There we go. That's perfect. Now what we'll do is a little trick here, and that's just gonna stay there. And what that is a marker. This node will now tell us how much more time we have left until we land. And alright, I'm coming in fast. Oh no. Okay, slow down. But I want to spin around, find the retrograde. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine now, as far as where we land at. So I'm going to find a retrograde marker, because that's kind of our key. It's right up here. Okay, here it is. I want to point to myself. Slow down, slow down, slow down, buddy. Slow down, slow down. Point myself in the direction of the retrograde marker. And we're going to wait. We're going to wait and watch. And you can see it's starting to decrease a little bit there. We're going to wait and watch here for a little bit. And I'm not going to quick save this quite yet. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I am going to quick save it because I know what I'm doing now. So, these ice planes here. Can I get a crew report from up here? Okay, no, it's still near Minmus. But these ice planes are nice and flat. They make a good landing spot compared to the kind of hillier terrain on Minmus. And if I did my calculations right, we are coming down right in the middle of one of these, which is great. And I don't really want to care too much about the fact that my little blue marker is slipping out all over the place, because that doesn't really matter too much at this point. I do want to keep an eye on when we get to about here, which I think is about 4,000 meters, we're going to start burning. And the reason for that, the reason we're waiting so long to start burning is because Minmus's gravity is so low that we can burn relatively close to... I don't know my SAS on. Okay, that's why I was wobbling. When we get to about 4,000 meters, I'm going to fire the thrusters here going retrograde, slow myself down a little bit, just to get into position. It won't take as much to slow down, because I was about to say the gravity on Minmus is very, very tiny. So in about 1,000 meters, it's about 10 seconds. So when we fire this bad boy. And I'm not going to do this in the sunlight, so it's going to be a little bit different than what I'm used to. But you can see we're coming in very low now. I'll start to turn the rockets on. You see the speed is rapidly decelerating. Here we go. Oh, and there goes that. So let's go ahead and get our gear out. Do I have lights on this? Nope, I don't have lights on it. Okay. But now, all we want to do is just follow our little tracker down, our little retrograde tracker icon, and it will take us right to... I almost forgot to turn my rockets on there. That could have been bad. It'll take us right down here onto our little ice path. Get this down to kind of a manageable speed. About 20 meters a second will be pretty good for what we need. So I'm going to burn a little past that because we'll pick up some acceleration as we're going down. And we're at about 1,600 meters. So we can begin to slow down a little bit more. Get that retrograde marker so it's pointing almost directly above the planet. We want it to be kind of that true north. And that will get us to our final goal of having a touchdown on Minmus. Okay. So, coming in kind of fast. Alright, so now we're at about 5 meters a second. We can position ourselves so that we're facing pretty much straight up and down. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. You can see we're getting closer. We're slowing down. Get that speed regulated. And now we're pretty much just in a straight up and down pattern, which is perfect. This is perfect. This is great. Now all we have to do is just fire the engine every once in a while to keep our speed regulated. But we want to go really slow, because if we go too fast, what'll happen is basically it'll just be kind of ripped out from underneath us, and it will go back straight up into the air. And we do not want that, because you can actually basically touch down and take off again, and we want to avoid doing that as much as possible. That would not be good. So again, get down to about 3 meters a second and we'll cut our engines now. And we're falling very slowly. And keep in mind that the meter graph up there, the one that says, oh, we have 300 meters to go, that's not always accurate. Watch the speed, watch the speed. Yeah, we're pretty close right now. Careful, careful. I can see it, I can see it now, okay. Slowly. Uh-oh. Down, land. Don't tip. Yes! Perfect. 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 Limbo, you made it. Yay. Alright, so we have landed on Minmus. Not quite as perfect as I'd hoped, actually. There was a little bit of lateral movement there at the last minute. But I was able to work around it and correct it. So let's observe the materials bay and get that delicious, delicious science. And you, the mystery goo, you're next. More delicious science. Crew reports. Even more science. Indeed. Thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fast forward through time here. And I'm going to wait till the sun comes up, because we're on the dark side of the moon right now. Minmus. Did I say the moon? It's not the Pink Floyd album. But we're going to do that. And then when we come back, we'll go out and explore a little bit. So hold on to your butts. And suddenly it's daylight out. Welcome back. Isn't this awesome? So I'm going to go ahead. First, grab a temperature reading. Keep that data. Log the pressure data. But you can't, because Minmus has no atmosphere. So let's take our ladder, extend our ladder down. Grab onto the ladder. Okay. Limbo. EVA is just above the lesser flats. So we can keep that data and actually board. It's a nice little trick. This ship is just high enough off the ground where Limbo can do that. And then we'll come on down here. We can collect that data, remove that data, collect that data, remove that data. Can we collect this data from here? Yeah, we can take that data as well. And then we can all take it back into our ship. And it's all hiding inside of our command pod now. So that's a cool little trick that I forgot you could do. Oh, grab on. Let's go on down, buddy. You made it. Oh. Whee! Whee! Boop. Haha! Look at that. So don't forget to take your EVA report. Minmus from Lesser Flats. You feel like a bit like a superhero when you jump into low gravity. Keep the data. Take the surface sample. 150 science. Oh my goodness. You sneak a taste of the surface sample. Nope, it is definitely not made of delicious dessert products. Keep that data as well. And Limbo, come on out here. And let's plant our flag on Minmus. Yes! That's beautiful. Minmus first landing. Lambo, Carmen, hero to the people. Landed on Minmus today. Hooray! Look at you. Aw, that's awesome. Look how cool that is. He's so happy. I'm so happy for you too, buddy. But, oh, and there's, oh, shoot, how do I turn the, let's quick save first. There we go. A screenshot of that. That's awesome. You got the Mun, and Kerbin, and Minmus, and Lembo, and the flag. Isn't that cool? Lembo, you're awesome, buddy. Alright. But we have more science to do, because over here is another biome. And I am going to take him on a little ride across the Lesser Flats here. And we could probably, at this point, just let him fall and bounce all the way to the bottom. So he's still got quite a bit of prop fuel. Not too worried about that. I'll slow down a little bit. And kabunk. Now he will slide forever. Not really. Whoop. And maybe he will slide for a bit. No! Slow down already. Slow down. Oh god, it's like the same problem that Kurt had. He's breakdancing. Breakdancing on Minmus. Oh, Lembo. What have I done to you? Okay, that'll help a little bit. That'll help a little bit. That slowed him down quite a bit. Get thunking off the side there. It's like throwing up in his helmet or something right now, probably. Limbo! Okay, we've almost stopped. Good. Boop. Alright, so we're 2.5 kilometers away. Can we do a different EVA report here? No. Cancel. Ah, shoot. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah. That's different. That's different. That's from the Midlands. That's a lot different. So I'll take that. And now, what we can actually do if we want to is go back, put these in the ship, come back out, grab another soil sample and an EVA report, the ones that we actually just overwrote on accident. And then our good buddy Limbo can head back home. I think that's plenty of science. I think we're going to get a ton of science out of this. We're going to get like boatloads of science from doing this. And I originally thought we might do kind of a multiple takeoff and landing episode today where we would land on like one part of Minmus, and because we can do that, we have plenty of fuel left over. Oh no. No, Limbo! No! Wait, I'll just quick save. I'll just load for my quick save. Haha. See? That's why we do that stuff. So... yeah, I've been doing this for a little too long tonight. Making mistakes. So we're going to get back, we're going to put this stuff in the ship, and then we're going to head on home. And once we do that, it's pretty easy. You know, it's just your usual science burn. I'll probably show myself leaving Minmus and arriving home in one piece, and I'll show the science. Because that way it's quicker. You guys know how I do this stuff by now. Not too difficult to figure out that it's kind of similar to how you would get off the Mun, or really back into Kerbal orbit, or anything like that. You just have to kind of create an escape trajectory, and then get that escape trajectory to trajectory to go ahead and orient itself into a Kerbal orbit, and then burn backwards a little bit, retrograde, to slow yourself down enough so that you come in and land on Kerbin. Also, make sure your parachutes deploy, because otherwise you will die. Hey! Look at that! You did good. You did really good there, Limbo. I was doing like a sideways shuffle. Alright, awesome. So jump up again. Oh, I turned your RCS off there for a second, buddy. Sorry. Keep your lateral movements kind of close. Oh, not close enough. Up. Now you're going over. Grab on. Oh my goodness. Oh. You go down right now, sir. Just kind of vaulted over the vessel there. Oh, missed it. Oh. Ah, he fell down. Oh no. Oh, you gonna knock the ship over, buddy. Don't do that. Grab on. Oh my goodness. This is such a pain in the ass. Got it. Okay. Now we can board. All of our stuff is here. Let's throttle up and head home. That's all we gotta do. And why don't we go ahead and try and make a slight... Oh, can't say well about the crash. That makes sense too. But this can come out. He's like, ah, I'm doing so much crazy stuff. It's an experiment. Observed Mr. Goo. Yep, let's keep that data since we're not going to use it any other way. We're already on a crazy escape trajectory. Oh my goodness. Heading into Kerbal orbit. That's actually pretty bad. So what I want to do, if I can here, and make Kerbal orbit, I mean the sun. I don't want it to go into the sun. Gonna get a little too fast here for our own good. So let's pull that bad boy back in here. Kerbal Periapsis, yay! Whoop, 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 whoop. No, 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 no. Slow down. We actually now want to go, I think we want to go this way. We could establish a stable orbit around Minmus if we really want to. Yeah, let's do it that way. Might be easier. So bring that in quite a bit. That's fine. And then when we get to our apoapsis, we'll just burn, make a big circle out of it. So fast forward a lot here, and that will get us to our apoapsis. It's going to be in an hour. "34 minutes. 32. Careful. Okay, so now it's about 6 minutes away, so we can just go ahead at this point and take our prograde marker and just burn out from there. And it'll give us a huge orbit. And now, no, let's not set the Mun as a target. I don't want to go to the Mun, I want to go to Kerbin. No. You stupid thing. There we go. Focus Kerbin. Nope. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to kind of inject ourselves back into proper orbit here. So I'm gonna go ahead and engineer our way back home, and once we do that, we'll be good to go, I think. That could work. Alright, so yeah, we've made it back in one piece, coming pretty close now, just down to splashdown. So Limbo is a-okay. Nothing we can grab here. Any pressure data we can grab? Nope. Let's not do that. And crew report, I think we already got this one. Yep. So since we grabbed all the science out of the pods, except for the one, except for this one. Ah, shoot. I did not grab this one, obviously. So hopefully they won't explode when we hit the water here, because this craft is more or less meant for land landings, not so much the water landings. But about to splash down. There we go. We did lose that Science Junior, but we have everything else. So why not? Let's recover the vessel and see how well we did. What? What? 868. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. I think I have some debris to pick up too. From the debris. I have some debris to pick up from the... I think this is all my debris that I have left over to pick up. So, can we recover that? cover that. And this is all I think for my ship. Oh yeah, there's the mystery goo. Okay, so we got another 40 out of that. Wow. My goodness. Lambo, you are so awesome. I love you. So we can go ahead and grab electronics. And we could almost, if we wanted to, grab this advanced science tech. This is the last 2 bits that we have to get. I will say not now. Not now, because I want to try and see if I can get one of these. So let's research that, and we'll research that as well. There we go. That's nuclear power right there. Specialized control and heavier rocketry. And nuclear engines don't burn fuel. They totally annihilate it. We just hope it doesn't begin any conflicts. Don't have enough science to grab that yet. Advanced metalworks. Large control. Precision engineering is something we can do. Let's grab these landing struts because we haven't done that yet. Okay, so we have some heavy-duty landing struts here. These might be good to grab. I don't know. We'll think about it. But yeah, we've got a whole lot of new playthings. We have some new communitron here and the seismic accelerometer. We have all these new fun SAS parts and specialized control parts. And we have some new specialized construction, including the hitchhiker storage container, which will be useful, modular girders, shield docking ports, all kinds of fun stuff. So we've got quite a bit going on here. And I have to say I'm pretty satisfied. So that is all today from Kerbal Space Control. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This will be my 500th video as well. So very happy that we did something awesome today for that. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time here on Kerbal Space Program.